Okay, we're here at a dirty little car park in Shoreham, and it's the 10th anniversary year of the Downslink Ultra. So today everybody runs from Shoreham up to St Martha's. So for us, running home to Guildford, whereas normally you'd be running from Guildford downhill to the ocean, but it's the other way around today. So I'm going to go and get my race bits and pieces now, here with the family. Ben's just over there with his family, and yeah, I'll catch up with you when I've got something more interesting to say, or on the start line. Just killing some time now before the race begins. So they've got a bit of an adventure playground nearby, so I'm going to just go up here. Ben's over there on a, well, probably the most dangerous thing here. I'm just going to go down the slide just to warm up the legs. Oh, and there's Ben over here on some sort of Takeshi's Castle type thing. Here we go. Look, this is what you do before an ultra. Warm up. Brilliant. That's good. So we've started kilometering, just about to cross over the bridge. Haven't quite made it to Downslink yet, but as you can see, a lot of runners behind, quite a few in front. A little bit hot off the mark, but just want to give yourself a bit of space around you. So I'll catch up with you. We're a few miles in. A bit windy, just gone through 5k, so doing well, doing very well. Just starting off obviously, long day ahead, but feeling good so far. Well, we've already made an error. 6k in, they put some tape on a bramble down at a crossroads, which essentially sends you down the wrong path. So that's a bit annoying, kind of lose the momentum. So now we're back on the right path. There's Ben there, but it's not great. Don't like to see that it's early on the race. So we're up to 7k-ish, just to go down over this bridge, and then we'll be heading further up the Downslink this year. So of course it's the up year, most elevations at the end, so we're just trying to bank a bit of speed whilst we can at the start. Maybe a bad idea, no, but it's race day, never a bad idea, mate. That's what you do. Right, the first proper road crossing there, A station 1, got clapped through, so feeling positive. Ben's got Pace Pro on, so I'm just kind of keeping on his shoulder ready. He's going to pace us until we fade. But yeah, it's pretty hard on the foot, as you can see. It's road shoes applicable if you got them. So obviously we're very pleased with the weather being kind to us, because if it was raining now, it'd be a bit more miserable. Right, nearly 12k in, uphill. It's quite warm, so just trying to keep on top of hydration and nutrition. But it's quite a tiring way to run, because I'm used to running, walking some hills, and this is kind of out and out running, so a different kind of discipline, and one that's quite hard, certainly for me, to get to grips with at the moment. Penfield. Right, through station 2, just grabbed a few Doritos, some water. My heart rate was a bit silly, a bit through the roof, so I just calmed down. There's no point being stupid. So yeah, now back on the, well, exactly the same terrain actually. There's nothing to see here. Really, there isn't. That's why I'm not, yeah, I'm not really showing you anything because there's nothing to see. Just hedges. If you watch my Fox Way Ultra, you know I said that I hated it because of all the road. Well, this is no better. I'm not enjoying this one bit at the moment. I'm at 20k, so about a third of the way in. really battling the sickness feeling right now, so I'm just walking, having like a little mini Cliff Bar, trying to get some real food in, and you just take it easy for the next 2k. If I have to walk or jog, I'll do that, then settle back in, because yeah, it's not a very nice feeling. Last time I had this with the North Downs Way, I think it's a combination of all sorts of factors, but yeah, kind of annoying, but you have to stop and just deal with it before you battle on. Alright, I'll just share with you what I did there. So I walked for 500 metres, had a Cliff Bar, had some water, just let everything reset, and now I'm jogging again. I basically realised, obviously during this race, I'm not good at out and out running. This is essentially marathon running here, flat courses, A to B. I'm not good at that. I'd rather do 40 miles an hour up and down hills. It just gives you a mix of terrain, a bit of uphill, a bit of downhill. This is just not my wheelhouse whatsoever at all. This is what it looks like on the watch. Just flat, straight. Walking again, not great at all. Just got nothing, absolutely nothing. It's not a great position to be in this early on the race. So I'll get to the next aid station review, but can't operate like this. Well, look, if it all goes pear-shaped, just walk it in. It's got 10 hours to do a distance, but walking in 10 miles is very different to walking in 26, 30 miles. Massive difference. And also you've got to think way up the point of that. It's not really fair on the organisers to wait for you to shuffle across the line. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to DNF, but it's not a very pleasant feeling I've got right now. So we're running along an old railway line. There's a tunnel back there for it to film that. West Grinstead. There you go. So I started here. I've got to go all the way to there. Down. 25k in 2.5 hours. Still fighting the sickness, which is horrible. Absolutely horrible. So it's run walking at the moment. I need to get into a flow pretty quick, otherwise it's going to be one hell of a long day out. A session 3. A few stale tortilla chips. Did think about withdrawing there a few times on the lead up to it, but just keep plodding on. Yeah, it's not really very fun for this next part, but I think if I just run and jog, see how I go, just review aid station by aid station. I don't want to withdraw, but it's horrible, that's for sure. Pretty horrible feeling that I still haven't been able to shake it. There you go, look, Guildford, 19 miles. Yeah, not that exciting to read that, but the thing is, I'm basically running home, and so it makes it very, very hard. I'm talking about withdrawing all the time because I still feel dire. It makes it very, very hard to do that because you're basically running close to home anyway. And the closer you get, the more you think, well, I'm nearly home. And in that, you just carry on. If I was running the other direction, though, I think I probably may have called it, because I wouldn't want to be getting further away from home, feeling worse and worse and worse. So the next aid station is 23 miles, and I'm at 30k now, so what, like 6-7k or something like that. But there's no support there, it says on the email, no support, so I'll probably be trudging through that. But again, every aid station one close to home. Just about to hit 20 miles in 3.5 hours, and here's another old sign for you. Well, it's a new sign, but it marks the old route. And here is Christ Hospital. The magic tape. Yep, walking again. So annoying. The next aid station should be up here, hopefully. So yes, marching on. To give you a sense of where I'm at, I did the sheer 42 very hilly marathon in 5 hours 15. At the moment I'm at 1 second, one moment please. 35 kilometres at 4 hours, so it's a struggle for sure. I'd hope to be hitting marathon time around now, but nevertheless you can't always get what you want on race day. That is the danger of a race day, very unpredictable, and yeah, paying the price now, but plodding on regardless. And there are cut-off times, by the way. Cut-off time is 3 hours at this next aid station, sorry, 3 p.m. at this next aid station, and it's about 12:30 I think, so maybe a little bit later than that, but yeah, then the next one, which is Cranley, is a 4 o'clock cut-off, so yeah, I've got time, but it's just going to be heavy going now, this last little stretch. Right, now we're talking. Who remembers my old video where I took some roast potatoes on my ultra? They leaked everywhere. Why? It was right back there. There were some roast potatoes. Oh my god. Just eating some. Feel absolutely brilliant. Oh, eating some proper food. So I've still got tortillas. I've got some vegan flapjack just because anything that says vegan I'll try. I'm trying to avoid the sweet stuff. But I feel emotionally better. Legs are still dead, but I'll make an assessment at the next checkpoint as to whether I'm absolutely toast or whether I've got more in me. This reminds me of a Prodigy fire starter. Yeah, just trekking along now. We're doing alright, you know? Keeping spirits high, running when I can, walking when I can, just splitting up each kilometre about 60-40 with the run walk combo. It's working alright, it's working fine, and it's just keeping me going, which is important at this stage of the game. Next stop is marathon distance, so I'll check in with you then, and it's in a few k time. Right, just done 40k, been walking with, or running sorry, with Asan up here. I've seen him at many a race. He's been keeping me true, keeping me going. Yeah, I've definitely run a lot more than I would have done if I was on my own. Got a hill now, which is nice, but yeah, like 20 plus k to go. This is quite something. Oh, 12 miles to Guildford there, look. But the end is not in Guildford now, the end is back the way. Okay, I'm lost. I followed Downs link signs here, I followed GPX. GPX asked me to basically go under and down, but I can't get down there. So I'm going to go this way for a bit, but I hate this. Hate all this stuff, just help me out. Oh, does it go down and around? Oh, okay, sorry. Might be causing a drama for no reason. It looks like here, look, we go down and around ourselves. Do we? Oh, okay. Drama reverted. Sorry, for a second then, I just could not work out where this entry point was, so yeah, it caused me a little bit of an upset, but seem to have, there we go, look. There we go. Okay, back on track. I think I came at it from the wrong angle though, actually. Somebody else went the other way, but I wanted to follow my GPX. The amount of times I follow people and it's been wrong, so I follow my GPX instead, and of course end up in a bit of a quandary. But there we go. There's Wayne. Filming me, filming you. There's Wayne.
Beautiful guys, how are we?
I don't even know when the last time I spoke to camera was. 44k now, so I didn't finish the marathon distance much quicker than sheer, only by like 5 minutes I think, so again that gives you some indication about how much of a struggle this is, and my legs are gone, absolutely shot. I'm not feeling great at all still, or back to it, so yeah, I've got to assess the next aid session, because to even walk the last 20k is going to be a rubbish experience. Just realised this is turning into a bit of a miserable video, isn't it? But next aid station is just up there, I can just see it. Yeah, feet and legs are just done. It's tricky, isn't it, when you go past marathon distance? If you haven't got it, you haven't got it. And yeah, I've got the dilemma now to make at this next aid station. Am I walking it in 20k, or am I calling it a day? You'll see in just a second. But I could definitely be swayed either way right now. It's just rough. It's rough when you just got nothing at all. Not even a little bit. I've got nothing. When I try and run, I end up walking. 14k to go. I've had a bit of a second wind over the last few kilometres. Been able to run like 800 metres at a time. My legs are certainly feeling it. I'm just trying to focus on the finish now. Obviously, the quicker I move, the faster this is done. Think about the fact that I tried to withdraw, or thought about it at least quite a few times today. I pressed on, and now at the last aid station there's literally no point. It has been a tough day, but still going. Haha, 50k, that's a big milestone. Yeah, walking really, my legs continue to be utterly useless to me. So I am running probably 500 metres out of every kilometre, but it's a bit trudgy. It's not very quick. But yeah, obviously I'm into the home sort of stretch now. Really, I'm familiar with this part of the Downslink, so I need to get to Bramley. Once I get to Bramley, we go Bramley, Blackheath, up and down St Martha's. Really, that's kind of it. The light is fading, so I'm giving myself a time to try and get in before 6 p.m, which would be 9 hours, cut off being 10 hours, 7 o'clock. Out of Bramley, got some Coke. I've taken on so much sugar, I'm going to be a complete mess later. I need a lot of salt because I'm heavily imbalanced with the sugar, but it says about 8k to go on my watch, so if that's correct then obviously 8k to go. But yeah, what's ahead is the most familiar part, and unfortunately the least enjoyable, because we are heading up St Martha's only to come down the pipe. If you know the pipe, it's a brutal climb up, and for some reason we're going down it, and with like 37 miles on your legs, it's probably the most dangerous most dangerous downhill, I would say, aside from Box Hill in the Surrey area. So not looking forward to that at all, but hey, I'm still in the race. Could have given up, but no point now. So yeah, 8k to go. I'll be walking a hell of a lot of it, but it's got a downhill. Oh, it's rare picking up the pace. Like I said, you know, this route still a bit unpleasant underfoot, but just get me to this finish. I'm thoroughly done now. I mean, I was done ages ago, wasn't I? Let's be honest. Sorry for the miserable video, but I've got to be transparent with you. You'll see it in my face that I've not enjoyed any second of this at all. So there's no point lying to you now. It's been a miserable one, but we'll just keep moving forward. The distance is going down. There's a sign. Is it a downhill again? Oh, a little downhill again. Oh, a test of the knees. Probably shouldn't bother putting so much into the downhill, but yeah.
In the background.
We're at Blackheath. You win anyway. Just going through the sand. I'm not going to run on this sand. Probably going to do my ankle in, but it's not too far now from St Martha's, and then that's it. Done. Home to bed. So I'll catch up with you when I'm going up St Martha's, because that'll be fun to watch, and then I'll catch up with you when I'm struggling down the pipe. Then the finish. So stay tuned. That's where we're going. This is the face to get us there. There we are. St Martha's behind me, and now the worst hill, downhill, in Surrey ahead of me. Absolutely gruesome and torturous way to end. Yeah, have some stinging nettles as well. Have some nettles. Right, pipe is more or less done. Let's go. Jesus. Let's get to this finish line. Oh, that's frustratingly heavy. I know, isn't it? Yes, mate. Bring it home, Daniel. Great work, mate. Well done. In here. Well done, mate. Straight over the mat. Straight over the mat. Woo!